Okay, so let's go ahead and take a quick seat. Again, if you have a blanket or a block or a cushion or something to sit on, go ahead and use it. If not, that's totally fine. We'll begin with our legs crossed. I'm going to go ahead and set my timer so we make sure we finish on time. So with our legs crossed, stack your shins or your knees above your feet, flex your feet. We're going to let the hands just simply rest softly over the thighs or kneecaps, hugging the elbows in. If you're able to align the upper arms to your ribs, and imagine there's a string attached to the top of your head, just letting your spine grow, your neck grow, crown of your head reaching upward. You can either keep your eyes open or close your eyes and just begin to roll the shoulders. We're just going to do a couple of shoulder rolls and neck rolls before we do any more advanced movement. Roll the shoulders forward and held them up. Roll them back and down. Just following your breath, roll the shoulders forward and held them up, and roll them back and down. And just one more time, roll the shoulders forward and held them up, roll them back and then down. Now let's go ahead and reverse, rolling the shoulders back and held them up, and forward and down. Just for 4 more times. A little deeper if you're able to. And one more time, shoulders back and held them up and forward and down. And go ahead and hug the shoulder blades in, bringing your chin to your chest, just letting your head feel heavy. Inhale, bring your head to the center. And exhale, bring your head back, opening throat. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, bring your right ear over the right shoulder. Inhale, bring your head to the center. And exhale, drop your left ear over your left shoulder. And inhale, head to the center. Let's repeat. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest as you hug your shoulder blades in to let the sternum open. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, bring your head back. Inhale, head to the center. Drop your right ear over the right shoulder. Right hand on the head. Gently press your head down for 5. Keep breathing. And 4. And 3. Keep breathing. And 2. And then 1. Release hand to leg. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, left ear over the left shoulder, left hand on the head. Gently press the head down for 5 and 4. Keep breathing. And 3 and 2. Keep breathing. And 1. Release hand to the leg. Inhale, head to center. One more time, chin to your chest. Inhale, head to neutral. Exhale, bring your head back. Inhale, head to neutral. Exhale, right ear hangs over the right shoulder. Right hand on the left shoulder, pressing shoulder down for 5 and 4. Keep breathing for 3 and 2 and 1. And release hand to leg. Inhale, head to center. One more time. Exhale, left ear over the left shoulder. Left hand on the shoulder, pressing your shoulder down for 5 and 4. Keep breathing for 3 and 2 and then 1. And release your hand to the leg and inhale, head to the center. I want us to switch the cross of the legs. So the leg that's in the back comes to the front. We're just going to do a couple rounds of cow-cat. Now we open the back and the chest and the belly. We'll inhale, open the abdomen, chest, and throat, chin up. We'll exhale, round the spine, chin in. And again, following your breath, inhale, we open. Exhale, we round. And notice those sensations in your body, especially on your neck and your shoulders, your chest and your belly, your back and your spine. Just moving according to those sensations as gently or as deeply as it feels right to you. We're going to find 5 more rounds here. And just 3 more rounds. And one last round. Inhale, open. And exhale, let us round. And inhale, we'll arrive in a neutral spine, bringing the hands to the kneecaps and helping your belly, chest forward. Sufi grind, moving to your right knee, then rounding your spine with an exhale. Moving to your left knee. Inhale, come forward. Just keep moving with your breath, keeping your glutes connected to your blanket or cushion or mat. And one more time through the right, since I'm near you. We'll inhale, come forward, and let us reverse, moving to the left and rounding the spine, exhale. Moving to the right, inhale, come forward. Making the circles as big or small as you want. Just finding 2 more rounds. And one last round. And we'll inhale, come forward, just letting your head feel heavy. Relax your neck and shoulders. And whenever you're ready, slowly, very slowly, roll your head, roll your neck, and roll your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Just letting your head come up last. And as we sit straight here with a neutral spine and open chest and open abdomen, you can keep your eyes open or closed, but simply take a moment to hold still, just observing your breath. Hopefully now we're feeling a little bit more open already with that movement that we've done so far. Our abdomen and chest are a little bit more open, so let's just allow the breath to deepen. Inhale all the way down through your belly, letting the abdomen, ribs, and chest expand. Exhale, contracting your chest, your ribs, and your abdomen. Again, inhale all the way down to your abdominal diaphragm, letting the abdomen, ribs, and chest expand. And exhale, contracting your chest and your ribs and your abdomen to your spine. Just finding stillness in the body and quiet in the mind. And if you like, setting an intention for today's practice, maybe thinking of a word or a mantra or an affirmation of your choice to come back to throughout the practice, just to make this practice your own. And we'll give ourselves 5 more breaths here. And just 2 more breaths. And one last breath. You can very gently open your eyes, coming back to the space around you. And let's come to our hands and to our knees. We're going to do a couple things on tabletop. So if you need a blanket from under your knees, you're more than welcome to use one. I'm going to leave it up to you. So finding tabletop, we are going to stack the shoulders above the wrist, stack the hips above the knees, and begin distributing the weight of your body evenly. Spread those fingers out, and we're going to start first with a couple wrist exercises. So we're going to just very gently inhale, rock forward, and exhale, rock back. Just massaging the wrists, the hands, stretching the fingers out. So thinking of your fingers as roots just growing through the earth. Inhale, rock forward, exhale, rock back, as gently as you like. Let's just do 3 more rounds. And just 1 more time, inhale, rock forward, and exhale, rock back. And then arriving in the center, we'll stack the shoulders again above the wrists, hips above the knees. And we're going to be doing some core exercises here. We call this spinal balance. So bring your right toes and curl your right toes as you press your heel back. Right leg extended. Make sure that you don't have anything behind you. Unless you have a wall and you want to push your heel against it, that's a great idea as well. And inhale, left arm straight forward. You can stay here with your right toes down on the mat, or you can make this a little bit more challenging by inhaling the right leg up no higher than your hip, aligning your left arm to your spine to your leg, and holding for 5, keep breathing, and 4, and holding for 3, keep breathing, and 2, and holding for 1, and then release your hand quietly to the mat, the right toes, the right knee back to tabletop, still feeling that even weight distribution through your body. And we're going to do the same thing on the second side. So we're going to curl the left toes, left heel pushes back, and with your left leg straight, inhale, right arm forward. And you can stay here with your left toes on the ground for that extra support, or you can inhale, left leg up, making it a little bit more challenging. Right arm aligned to your spine, spine to your leg, left foot flexing. For 5, keep breathing, and 4, and 3, keep breathing, and 2, and then 1. And we'll place your right hand on the ground, left toes down, left knee down. And we'll work on those wrists a second time. So turn your fingertips sideways and just gently begin to inhale to one side, exhale to the other. If you want, you can open your arms and hands a little wider than the shoulders. Just follow your breath as you move here as gently or deeply as you like. For 3 more breaths. And one last breath. Inhale to one side. Exhale to the other. And then arriving in the center. Again, we'll turn the fingertips forward for another one of those core exercises, spinal balance that we just did. So we're going to curl the right toes, pressing your right heel back, right leg straight. We'll reach the left arm forward. And if you like, you can bring your right leg up. You can stay here, or you can add a little bit of movement, which is going to look like this. You can round your spine, bending your elbow, bending your knee, and bringing your elbow to your knee, chin into your chest, rounding your spine like a cat pose. And then we'll inhale, open the abdomen, the chest, and the throat, and opening your arm and your leg. And then we'll exhale again, rounding your spine, elbow to the knee, rounding your spine like a cat. And then we'll inhale, extend the leg back and the left arm forward. Giving yourself just 3 more rounds here, moving as slowly as you like, or maybe more dynamically if you want to move faster. Following your breath. Again, we'll inhale, open. And for the last one, we'll exhale, round and hold. So bring your knee to your elbow, chin in, round spine. For 5, keep breathing. And 4, keep breathing. And 3, and 2, keep breathing. And 1, inhale, open up your arm, your leg away from one another. And exhale, right toes down, left hand down, right knee down. Take a breath or 2. We'll find the second side. So whenever you're ready, curl your left toes, push your left heel back. Inhale, right arm forward. You can keep your left toes down, holding here, or challenge yourself, challenge your balance by lifting your left leg up. Staying here, or again, adding that movement that we just did on the first side. So exhale, round your spine, elbow to the knee, chin in. Inhale, extend, your body feeling longer each time. Then exhale, round, elbow to the knee, chin in like a cat pose. Inhale, open. Just finding 3 more rounds, again, moving at your own pace. If you need to take a break, take a break. If not, continue. And inhale, extend. And exhale, round your spine, elbow to the knee, chin in, round your spine. And hold here for 5, keep breathing, and 4. And 3, keep breathing, and 2. And then 1, inhale, extend. Feeling even taller than before. And release your hand, your toes, your knee. Back to tabletop. One last for this exercise, since we've been here on our knees for so long. This time, turn your fingertips towards the back corners of your mat. Somewhere in a 45-degree angle, or maybe a little further, really depending how flexible your wrists are feeling this morning. We're still waking up, so we may not feel fully flexible, so be mindful. Keep your hands wide open. If you like, open your arms wider and begin just to gently rock back and forth again. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock forward. And exhale, rock back. We'll just do 3 more as gently as you need to, or maybe a little deeper. Feeling the heels connected to the ground. Feel the stretch all the way through your forearms, elbows, and triceps. And one more time, inhale, we'll rock forward, and exhale, rock back. And then inhale, come back to the center. And let's take what we call an active child's pose. So we're gonna bring the big toes together, knees apart, hips are wider. And you can try sitting on your heels as much as you can. If you have to keep your pelvis up, more like a puppy pose, that's fine. If you happen to have a block, you can even place a block underneath your head so that your head is slightly elevated. But if you don't have a block, then just do what you can. Your arms are going to be already in down dog, since downward facing dog is coming after. So arms are straight, spread the fingers on the ground, press your hands on the earth, shoulders back. And again, head resting on a block, or maybe hanging or resting on the mat. Take 5 breaths here in this active child's pose. Again, the arms, the elbows, the triceps are rising above the earth. The armpits are opening. The shoulders coming away from the ears. And as you press your hands, continue letting your pelvis sink onto your heels. Just taking one last breath here. Inhale through your nostrils. And exhale through your nostrils. And if you want to stay here a little longer, you're welcome to. Whenever you're ready, join me in downward facing dog. So I'm going to move my block away and I'm going to stack my shoulders above the wrists and my knees are going to come again a little closer so they're more hips width apart. I'm going to curl my toes and I'm going to find my downward facing dog here. Noticing how everything feels from my back to my legs, my hamstrings. Obviously, I'm feeling pretty tight. It's early, so I'm going to bend my knees, and maybe you can do the same. So bend your knees if you need to. And as you do so, push your pelvis back, allowing your spine to lengthen, allowing your shoulders to open, and feel that even distribution of your weight to your arms and hands and legs and feet so that your arms are not doing all the work. We don't want the arms to get tired. Now, from the down dog, let's walk it out. Bend one knee as you press the opposite heel. And then bend the other knee as we press the opposite heel, like we're pedaling on a bike or something. And as you walk, notice how your hamstrings, calves feel. Notice how your back feels. Hopefully you're stretching things out. And if you like, you can also rock your head gently from side to side and rock your head gently back and forth. Just taking 3 more breaths. At any time, if you need to rest in your knees or rest in child's pose, you can always come to that at any time throughout this morning's practice. We're going to take one more breath here, bending one knee, bending the other, rocking your head side to side, back and forth. And holding in this down dog, looking forward, just walk your feet towards the tops of your mat. If all you have today is a chair, bring your chair closer, hands on the seat of the chair. If you happen to have 1 or 2 blocks, then go ahead and use those blocks underneath your hands, starting with a higher setting. As we gradually will bring ourselves deeper into a full forward bend. But for now, hands on the blocks, tall blocks, or hands on the chair. So stacking shoulders above wrists, hips above the knees, sit bones above the heels, bend your knees if you have to. Lengthen your spine, feeling your chest, your belly open, crown of your head forward. And we'll hold here for 5. Keep breathing, feet about hips width apart or wider. And 4. And holding for 3, keep breathing. And 2. And holding for 1. If you'd like to stay here longer, please do. Again, it's early, we're still very tight. Or you can just bring your hands lower on the chair or lower your blocks if that's all you have today. Go ahead and hold here for 5, keep breathing. And 4, pressing your heels down for 3, and 2, and holding for 1. Again, you can stay here, or go a little lower, walking your hands lower on the chair, or again, lower your blocks. Lengthen spine, heels down, and open, and hold I need for 5, keep breathing, and 4, and 3, keep breathing, and 2, and then 1. We're going to be moving into the full forward bend, so you can move blocks and chairs out of the way. You can keep your feet hip width or maybe a little bit wider if you like more space. Just let your whole upper body just hang. Your head, your neck, your spine hanging. Just letting gravity pull you down. Notice your hamstrings, your back, bend your knees as much as you have to. No judgments. Again, it's early. Do what you need to do. Clasping your elbows. We're going to ragdoll here. Just gently rock side to side, saying no. And rock back and forth, saying yes. And switching the cross of the arms, rock from side to side, rock back and forth. And slowing down, just let your arms feel heavy. You can try touching the mat with your fingertips. We're going to inhale very slowly, roll the head, roll your neck, roll your spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Just letting your head come up last, roll the shoulders, and find our first full standing pose. So here in mountain, your feet can come closer together, again, hips width apart, or maybe side to side. I personally like to keep them hips width, so that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. You can always bring them side to side. So we're going to do a couple rounds of what we call half sun salutation. So it's not the full sequence of sun salutes, but the half sequence, we're going to do a couple rounds of that just to get ourselves more active, more awake, more energized. So pressing your feet, feeling all 4 corners of your feet and your toes spreading out on the earth, very strong foundation. Lift your ribs up and arms to your sides, roll your shoulders back. We're going to inhale, reach the arms forward and up into an upward salute. And again, we're going to forward bend. So bend your knees if you need to, keeping your spine long and see how deep you can go in your forward bend. Inhale, flat back, bringing the hands to the thighs up here or to the shins, but avoiding the kneecaps. Hands on thighs or shins, no kneecaps though. Crown of your head forward, shoulders back, press your heels down and hold for 5, keep breathing. And 4, and hold for 3, keep breathing. And 2, and hold for 1. We'll exhale, bow into the forward bend. And as we inhale, reach your arms forward and up. And exhale, bring your hands to the heart and arms to your sides in mountain. Let's repeat this again. Inhale, arms forward and up. This time I actually would like us to add a very gentle yet strong back bend. So as you keep your legs really strong, your feet rooting down, pelvis as it is, we're gonna lift the ribs up, the chest up, and find a back bend without feeling your pelvis come forward, because otherwise we're collapsing. So keep your pelvis as it is, open your chest, reach your arms back, open your heart, inhale, reach your arms up, exhale, bow into your forward bend, as deep as you need to, and inhale, flat back. Hands to your thighs or shins for 5, keep breathing, and 4, and 3, keep breathing, and 2, and then 1. We'll exhale, bow into the forward bend, and inhale, reverse arms forward and up, and stay here, or if you like, add another one of those back bends. Reach your arms back, keeping your pelvis neutral. Inhale, arms up, exhale, hands to the heart, then arms to your sides. 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms forward and up. Staying here, exhale for a small dip, powerful back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow as deep or even deeper than before. Inhale, flat back. 5, keep breathing. And 4. And 3, keep breathing. And 2. And then 1. And exhale, release. And inhale, reverse. Staying here, again, adding another back bend if you like. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, hands to heart and arms to your sides. 1 more time. Inhale, arms forward and up. Holding here, adding another back bend with your arms back. Open your belly, your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow, forward bend. And inhale, flat back, hands to thighs or shins for 5. And 4, keep breathing. Lengthen spine for 3. And 2, keep breathing. And then 1. And exhale, bow, forward bend. And inhale, arms forward and up. Holding here in a high mountain or adding one last back bend. Reach your arms back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then arms to the sides. Samasthiti. So now we're going to go ahead and do a standing sequence. It's a good time to drink some water if you need to hydrate yourself. I'm going to do the same. So we're already half of the practice. So if you have coffee or water or something you need to drink, it's a good moment to do so. And once you're done with your water break, we're going to go ahead and come back to standing on the top of the mat. So with your feet, again, either side to side or hips is apart, you're going to bring your hands to your hips. So we're going to step the right foot back. We're going to be working on warrior 2 first. So the right toes are going to be somewhere between an 80 or 70 degree angle. Left toes are going to be still pointing forward. Your pelvis is going to be opening towards the right side of your mat. Now we're going to distribute the weight of your body evenly to your front and your back leg. And as we keep the back leg strong and active and straight, we're going to keep the front knee bending. So we're going to be bending the left knee coming above your ankle. Doesn't have to bend further than that. So neither keep your knee in front or behind the ankle, just right directly above it. Your ribs and chest lifting up, really, really tall spine here. We'll open the arms opening away from one another, parallel to the floor, palms down, and turning your gaze, your eyes to the left. Holding for 5, keep breathing here, and 4, and holding for 3, keep breathing here, and 2, and holding here for 1. Now, feeling a nice lateral stretch, we're gonna inhale together. Exhale, reach your left arm forward for an extended angle, feeling the sides, your ribs lifting up, chest opening up, left arm reaching forward, and then we'll place the left forearm on the thigh, keep your front knee bending, back leg straight. Right arm straight up, either above your shoulder or turn your palm towards the front of your mat, arm above your ear, as long as you're not collapsing. If your shoulder is not able to open to the point that your arm is above your ear, then keep your arm straight up. Looking to the wall, looking up to your fingertips. We'll hold here for 5. Keep breathing, keep your front knee bending, back leg straight for 3. Keep breathing for 2, and then 1. We'll inhale, come back to the warrior 2. Now as we keep the arms as they are, straight and powerful, straighten your front leg, both thighs lifting up, ribs above your hips. And we're gonna find Trigonometry standing triangle. So looking at your left, we'll inhale together. And exhale for that nice lateral stretch. Reach your left arm as far as you can towards the front of your mat for a standing triangle. Left hand can come on your thigh or on your shin, or if you have a block, bring your block in front or behind your leg, or if you have a chair, bring your hand on the chair and open up. It's not a competition about bringing the hand on the floor, because by doing that, most of us end up collapsing. This is an opening pose, so we should feel the belly, the chest, the hips open. So again, keep your hands as high up as you need to on your leg or on your chair so that you can twist and open. Feeling your left ribs coming forward, your right ribs coming back, imagining that you're leaning against the wall. And then as your right arm comes up, you want to feel your left arm come down towards your block chair or your leg. Looking to the wall or looking up. We'll hold here for 5, keep breathing, and 4. We'll hold here for 3, keep breathing, and 2. We'll hold here for 1. We'll inhale, come out the same way, and then hands on the hips. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way, and as you bend the front knee, step the right foot forward, we'll come back to that mountain where we started. Arms to the sides, Samasthiti. Now repeating that same sequence on the second side. We're gonna go ahead and bring the hands to the hips, left foot comes back. We'll keep the right toes turned forward, the left toes open in an 80 or 70 degree angle. Distributing the weight of your body to your front and back leg. Back leg is straight, front knee can bend above your ankle. Ribs and hips align. We'll open the arms. Again, arms parallel to the floor, turning your gaze to the right. Holding for 5, keep breathing, and 4. And holding for 3, keep breathing, and 2. And holding for 1. Whenever you're ready, extend this angle as you keep lifting your ribs. Looking to the right, inhale. Exhale, reach your right arm forward, and eventually your elbow will rest on your thigh. Push your elbow so that your right ribs open away from your thigh so that you're not collapsing. It's not time to rest. You want to feel your ribs opening away from your thigh. Left ribs opening back, left arm straight up or above your ear, reaching your palm forward. Look to the wall or up, holding for 5. Keep breathing, keep bending your front knee for 4. Back leg straight for 3 and 2. And holding for 1. Keeping your front knee bending, back to warrior 2. Inhale here. And as we exhale, straighten your front leg. Keep that even distribution through your front and back leg, thighs lifting upward, ribs and hips align. Opening your arms, looking at your right, inhale. And exhale, reach your right arm as far towards the front of your mat as you can for that standing triangle. Hand on your shin, thigh, block or on the chair. Left arm opening above your shoulder, base forward or up. And we'll hold here for 5, keep breathing. And 4, and holding for 3, keep breathing. And 2, and holding for 1. We're gonna go ahead and come back, opening up, opening the arms. And as you bend your front knee, step your left foot forward, hands on your hips, arms to your sides, Samasthiti. We're gonna find one last downward facing dog before we start cooling off in preparation for our Shavasana. So with your arms on your sides and mountain, inhale, arms forward and up. And exhale, bow forward bend, Uttanasana. And inhale, float back. And exhale, forward bend. And inhale, step into your last downward facing dog. Step one foot back and then the other. Distributing the weight of your body evenly, noticing how everything feels. Hopefully a lot warmer, a lot more open and flexible than our first down dog. But if you still need to keep those knees bent so that your spine lengthens, bend your knees, but maybe you find yourself not having to bend them quite as deep. Go ahead and draw the shoulders away from your ears, holding still for the next 5 breaths, or maybe walk your dog one more time if you like. Maybe rock your head side to side, back and forth if you like. Just taking 2 more breaths here. And taking one last breath. And gently resting your knees on the mat in preparation for and more restful child's pose. So big toes touch, knees apart. If you need a blanket for under your knees, add a blanket. You can also place a blanket between your glutes and your calves for support. If you have a block, place a block underneath your head. But this time we're going to let the arms relax. Again, some more passive restorative child's pose. Unlike our first child's pose, which was more active. So let your elbows and forearms rest, arms about shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. Again, head resting on your block or directly on your mat, or if you have to keep your head hanging, that's fine. Your chin is neutral because we want to be able to breathe comfortably here. So I want us to inhale through the nostrils, but take a long, deep exhale through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose, but exhale through your mouth. For 3 more breaths. Making the exhale longer, inhale. Deeper exhale. Inhale. Deeper exhale. And gently close your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. 4 more times. And 1 more time, inhaling through your nose. And exhaling through your nose. And inhale, just reach your arms forward and come up to your hands and to your knees. Move your blankets and blocks out of the way. And we're gonna go ahead and take a seat here. So as a matter of fact, if you wanna sit on your blanket again, go ahead and sit on one. Just like we did at the beginning of the practice. We're gonna cross the legs, and if you happen to have a block or 2, you can place your blocks by your sides, but if you just have one, then just keep it on your right for now. I'm gonna mirror you. We're gonna be doing some lateral stretches and then some twisting just to cool off, bring our heart rate down in preparation to moving to our final pose, Shavasana. So cross your legs, stack your shins or knees above your feet, fingertips by your sides. We're actually going to place the right forearm on your block if you have one, and if you don't, that's okay. Right forearm on your block, and again, you can keep your block as high up as you like. I'm going to keep it on setting 2, the medium setting. Feeling my left glute pressing down. Feel that nice stretch already on my side. I'm going to bring my left arm up, straight up, or turn my palm to the right, and then open my arm above my ear. Make sure that you're not collapsing, so as you push your forearm on the block or on the floor, feel your right ribs opening away from the ground, looking forward or turn your head up. And hold for 5, keep breathing. And hold for 4. And hold for 3, keep breathing. And hold for 2. And hold for 1. And then we're gonna inhale, reach the arm up, and then come back to the center, bringing the block to the second side if we happen to have one. Bring your forearm on the block or on the mat. And as you push your arm down, feel your left ribs opening away from the floor. Right glute down, inhale, right arm up, straight up, or turn your palm to the left and arm above your ear. Looking forward or upward for 5, keep breathing. And 4. And 3, keep breathing. And 2. And then 1. And inhale, reach the arm up. And exhale. Let us release. We're going to bring the block again if you have one to your right. We're going to do this a second time, see if we can go a little deeper. With your arm on the block, left glute down, left arm straight up or palm turns to the right, arm above your ear, looking forward or upward. Holding for 5, keep breathing. And 4. And holding for 3, keep breathing. And 2. And holding for 1, inhale, arm up. And come back to the center in that neutral position. Second side, if you have a block, bring it to your left. Arm on the block or on the mat, right glute down, and right arm up, or palm to the left, arm above your ear. For 5, keep breathing, and 4, and 3, keep breathing, and 2, and then 1, inhale, arm up, and then exhale, come back to the center. We're going to go ahead and switch the cross of the leg. If you happen to have your block, bring it behind you. behind your mat, behind your blanket, I mean. We're going to do some gentle twisting with your arms to your sides. We're going to open the arms around the aura. Reach your arms as high up as you can, while your shoulders open away from your ears. We'll inhale again. Exhale, turn to your right, left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. So make sure that you're not leaning back. So that's why having a block can be nice there, just to bring your hand on the block. So instead of leaning back, lengthen your spine, crown of your head up, turn your gaze over to your right shoulder. For 5, keep breathing. And 4, and 3, keep breathing. And 2, and then 1. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, turn to your left, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you on the block or on the mat. Again, make sure you're not falling back. Lengthen spine, lift your ribs. And then turn your gaze over your left shoulder. For 5, keep breathing. And 4, and 3, keep breathing. And 2, and then 1. We'll inhale, reach the arms forward and up. And one last twist, exhale, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you on the mat or on the block. Even though we twist to the right, one more time, turn your head over to your left. For 5, keep breathing. And 4, and 3, keep breathing. And 2, and then 1. We'll inhale, reach the arms forward and up. And exhale, turn to your left. One more twist here. And even though we twist to the left, face to the right. For 5, keep breathing. And 4, and 3, keep breathing. And 2, and then 1. We'll inhale, reach your arms forward and up. And then we'll exhale, release arms to the sides, very, very slowly. And we'll rest the hands either on your thighs or on your knees, keeping the eyes open or closed, but simply just slowly focusing on your breath for a moment. Observing the air coming in and out of your nostrils, hearing the soft sound of your breath. Observing the expansion of the abdomen, ribs and chest as you inhale, and the contraction of your chest, ribs and belly as you exhale. Noticing how you feel after this practice. Whether you happen to feel more mentally alert, more physically energized. And if not, that's okay. Just notice how you feel. I ask you during just the beginning of the practice to think of an intention. If you happen to have thought of a word or mantra to come back to throughout the practice, you can come back to it at this time, just repeat it mentally again. If you don't have an intention, that's absolutely okay. I want us to give ourselves 5 more breaths here before we transition into our corpse pose. Just taking one last breath. You can either transition from here to Shavasana with eyes closed, although if you need to open them for a moment. We're going to go ahead and lie on our back. So I'm going to stay here seated. Robin, you can go ahead and just lie in Shavasana. If you need any props, use them, maybe a pillow for your head or maybe a blanket for your legs or to cover yourself. Maybe if you have a night pillow or a small piece of cloth just to cover your eyes. Maybe you don't need anything and you can simply just lie on your back in Shavasana. You can keep your legs bending if that feels better on your back, or legs straight if that feels okay on your body. Basically, I just want us to be comfortable for the next couple minutes while we hold in Shavasana. The arms open by our sides, palms, forearms turned up. Again, legs either hips width or a little bit wider. Take as much space as you like and feel the support of the mat, of the earth, of any props that you may be using underneath your body, just letting your whole body be supported by those things. Just letting go of any physical effort, just surrendering yourself into this posture. Letting your body digest, take in those poses that we worked on for the past almost 50 minutes. You can choose to keep your eyes open, looking upward, or close your eyes, coming inward. Just continuing to observe your breath, the rise and fall of the abdomen, ribs, and chest as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Again, coming back to your intention, repeating it as often as you like as a mantra. Staying focused, staying present, staying here within your body. And I'll just give you a few moments of silence. Let's give ourselves 10 more breaths here. If you're ready, I invite you to bring movement back into your body, just back into your toes, back into your fingers, back into your wrists and your ankles, your legs, your feet, your hands, your shoulders as you bring your shoulders up and down, as you rock your head gently from side to side, as you offer yourself a full body stretch, reaching your arms so above your head, pointing your toes, flexing your feet. Pointing your toes and flexing your feet. Rolling to either your right or left side for a fetal pose. As you rest in your fetal position, you can bring your arm underneath your head, stacking one leg over the other. Just taking a moment to hold here with your breath, thanking yourself for showing up to the mat this morning. Thank you for letting me teach you. And whenever you're ready, just join me in Sucasana, same pose that we started with, our legs crossed, our spine straight, our chest open, our hands on the heart in the heart seal, palms together, thumbs to the chest to the thumbs. Just thanking our intention for making this practice our own. And we'll inhale, bring the hands from the heart to the forehead, Exhaling, bowing in humility and gratitude. And repeating after me if you like. Namaste.